Hey guys, welcome to another Indie-snese hosted by me, Dead English, and today I'm bringing you a game called World of Goo. It came out in 2008, so it's a bit of an older game, and it's from the studio 2D Boy. They're two former employees of EA. They left EA and started 2D Boy, and this is their first endeavor. Um, it took them around 2 years to make and around $10,000 if I remember reading that correctly, and they did everything on this game from art to music to everything, which is surprising because a lot of indie games that claim to be smaller groups outsource stuff like music to other people. But yeah, they did it all here, and this is a puzzle game. It's not any specific kind of genre other than puzzle. You'll see what I mean with that. You don't often find just puzzle games out there, but this one is one rare type of game. And it all revolves around the simple objective of getting your goo balls into a pipe. So you start off, this is the first level. I'm just going to show you a few levels here. You start off with a base. Every level has a base, and every level has a pipe. And you start off with these goo components or goo balls, and like the sign says, drag and drop to build to the pipe. So you drag, oh, close, close. You see the white lines are there. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. So your main objective is to get from the base to the pipe in as few moves as possible, so you can gather up as many goo balls as possible. Each level has a predetermined set of goo balls that you're supposed to collect. This one had 4, and I exceeded that by collecting 11. Every goo ball you collect that exceeds the predetermined amount you need, it goes in a sort of bank, if you will. And what you can do with that, I'll show you later. But yeah, that's pretty much what this game is about. It's a bunch of different levels that vary in size and variety. And like, let me show you. I'll show you this one. This one involves a bit of a different mechanic to it. Each level has the same objective, but they throw different mechanics at you. Like here, these yellow and black pillars, they have weight to them. And these pink things are balloons, so they can lift. So your objective is to get these goo balls up to the pipe up there. I really like the way that they gave everything a sort of gravity in this. It really feels like you're playing with physical objects instead of just little balls on a screen, I guess you would say. So I'll tell you a little bit about this screen. This is the screen which you're judged by. It shows you your goal. As you can read, my goal was 4. I collected 6. It shows you the amount you collected. Shows you the extra. And then it shows you the amount of moves and the time. Remember, I told you as efficient as possible, so that would be your moves, and the time would be also under efficiency. You wanna do it quickly as well. And that all affects something called an OCD. Your OCD score is judged by either moves, time, or amount of extra goo balls that you collect. It varies from course to course. This course is called Fisty's Bog, and it's pretty well known. If you saw any of the trailers for this game, they showcase this guy a lot, Fisty. And if I show you this, it says finish in 14 or fewer moves. So that's part of the OCD score. OCD is just a little extra thing that you can get. But this course, they introduce some new elements. They introduce hazards. These spikes are hazards, and these spikes are hazards. And there's this sign here That gives you a little bit of backstory about Fisty. And all the signs in the courses are left by a mysterious figure called the Sign Painter. So my goal here, same as every goal for a course, is to get from point A to point B. But it's up to you how you do it. So I'm going to take the balloon, put it very close to the fulcrum of this so that it doesn't lift it up so much that I have balloons popping left and right. See, that one's almost going to pop. Okay, good. I'll show you what happens if they pop. If the balloon pops, I have this bug here, and this bug is like a reset button. It goes back to my last move. I save all my goo balls, everything. So I thought that was a kind of cool new mechanic that they introduced into the game. Instead of putting like a flat reset button like they did with the menu or this little retry here, which would start the level over, they sort of integrated it into the game so it looks like a living part of it. Oh, there we go. You gotta sort of be quick there. Oh, is that too high? Yeah, that's too high. Okay. Okay. You gotta sort of figure out which is the best way to do this. There we go. Come on, little goo balls. There we go. And now since you're done with that, it takes you to the judging screen where it shows you how many you collected, how many extra you got, all that good stuff. So see, I collected one more than I did last time, that's the extra goo balls, and I collected 11, which is 5 more than my goal. Moves 25, which I was a little over the OCD score, and time 2 minutes and 30 seconds, roughly. So that's that. And this little pink flag right here is OCD. Chain. I forgot which one was chain. Let me see. Oh, this introduces a new dynamic, so I'll show you this as well. There are different goo balls with different effects. These green goo balls have a very special effect of being able to be torn off. So I can make a chain like that, and I can tear it off like that as a sort of special effect. Because you can't do that with any other goo ball except for these green ones. And this level will display the physics some more later on after I collect all these. Sometimes the goo balls are all sleeping, and you have to bring over goo balls that are awake so that it can wake the other goo balls up. That's just how the game is. Come on, get on there. And now I could just tear these off. There we go. Come on. Very good. Very good. Very good. Oop, did not mean to do that. Okay, so now there are more down here. So I just follow that same pattern. I'm trying to do specifically green ones because if I do the black ones, I'm wasting them. I don't want to waste any goo balls down here. And of course it's hard to grab the one you want sometimes. There we go. So let's get those up here. Come on, little fella. No goo ball left behind. Okay, come on. Shut up. There. Come on, get off. If I tear it off, I'll lose the ones that are on it, and I'll have to keep on going back. Now you see this little thing right here. This is spinning, so I have to kind of weigh it. I have to counterbalance every move that I make. So I move that there. So I have to move one there, and it looks like he has little horns when I did that. So now it's shifting. It's heavier on that side. So let's just put one there. Let's put one here. And is it going to shift back? Yep, there we go. So that shows you a couple of things. It shows you the kind of physics that this game implements. It also shows you the different kind of effects that Goo Balls have. And of course now I can take these all off. And you can never get all of them, unfortunately. I'll have to lose one of these. But see, I just got the OCD score. And that's pretty much what World of Goo is. I'll show you a few more Goo Ball effects going into a few different levels. I'll show you a different world here. Every world has different levels inside of it. So that was fall, I believe, and this should be, no, that was summer, I believe. This is fall. Yeah, every world has a different theme to it. And I love the art style behind this. Same guy who did the music did the art I was reading. Drool shows you a different kind of Goo Ball effect, which I think is pretty cool as well. Here you see the translucent Goo Balls. Translucent Goo Balls have a strange effect where they're only able to form one strand. Like if I did, I'll wait till I get some bugs. So if I go all the way down there, I'm only able to form one strand, but even if I do this, it only forms one strand. See how it doesn't make a triangle like the other Goo Balls do? So that's the translucence effect. You would probably think like, what a dull effect. Why would they even bother doing that? It comes in handy with events like this. Or not events, but courses like this, I should say. Huh. Let's see. There we go. Oh, this is tricky, guys. Oh God. Screwed that one up, didn't I? I'm trying to get to the pipe without breaking any. Damn it. Okay. There. So that's kind of supported, right? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. It's very tricky sometimes. Now I'll just let these ones crawl up, just because I like to hoard. Now if I tear this, oh God, it's too heavy. I just lost all of them. Okay. Well, I collected more than my goal, so that's good, I guess. So, yeah, that's a different variety of Goo Ball, and I'll show you another effect that some of these courses have. Bluster Day. Is Bluster Day one? Yeah, Bluster Day is the one I want to show you, I believe. I like the art style in it. I like everything. This windmill is a hazard, as you can imagine. The wind is affecting the Goo Balls with the physics. And everything just this sort of this sort of is like a demonstration of all the things I've been trying to talk about. It shows you the physics of the goo balls, it shows you the hazards, shows you the art style, shows you everything. Even the sign painters here. The sign painter. So my goal is to get over this windmill into that pipe. So we'll just use the same mechanic we've been using. Even though it's the same mechanic every course, I like the different strategies they make you use so that it doesn't become repetitive. Games like this could easily fall into the pattern of being repetitive, but this one, since the courses are different and since they introduce new mechanics every so often, it does a really good job at being a sort of unique puzzle game. So let me do that. Oh, that's getting close. That's getting fucking dangerously close, actually. Let me use that balloon right there. Let me use that right there. That right there. Okay. Now we're good to go, I think. All my balloons are falling. Falling, and I keep falling. Okay. I'm just going to put all the balloons up here so I can keep track of them because it's a little annoying to keep on going back and forth. Okay. Alright, very good. Very, very good. Okay. Now, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. And now we can do that. Oh, nope, don't want to lose it. We can do that. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. This is kind of tricky because you got to figure out the right angle and make it so it doesn't hit the windmill when it does get sucked in. That's of course the tricky bit. There we go. That should be good. Okay. Did stuff just get diced up? Okay. I thought I heard something get diced up, but upon further inspection I can't see anything. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so close. Come on. I don't want to waste any more goo balls. Oh, God, it's just getting worse. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. There. There we go. I wasted one more than I had to. Oh, it's going to get cut. It's going to get cut. Okay. I got the... Oh, see, I told you it would get cut. Oh, jeez. Well, I got the required amount, so that's good at least. But yeah, I love that level. That level shows off so many things. It shows off the physics of the game. It shows off the art style of this kind of world. So great. Yeah, that one was fall, so this one has to be summer, right? Yeah, summer. See? I knew I wasn't crazy there. So, I was talking earlier about after you collect more goo balls than the goal of the level, they're stored in a sort of bank. And with those goo balls that you store, you take them to the World of Goo Corporation. And this is sort of the competitive factor of the game. It's a little game inside the game, and I'll let Sign Painter tell you. As you complete levels, the extra goo balls you collect are sent here. How nice to see them again. Though they seem to have lost their essence, this must be World of Goo Corporation's sleek new campus 2.0. They say employees are given free cereal and they ride to meetings on scooters. Hipsters. World of Goo Corporation executives say this area is infinite in all directions. And if you look hard, you can see other people here too, building towers off in the distance. Strange, everyone just wants to build up. What's up there anyway? Some kind of meta game? See you real soon, the Sign Painter. And like he said, this is the meta game. This is a very meta game inside a game type of thing. Okay, yeah, I would have to be connected to see other people's towers. But like every level, you start off with a base, except this one you're not measured by time, and you don't have goals to get up there. So you don't have move requirements, you don't have anything, and you don't even have a pipe to get to. You just build. And of course you want to get as many extra balls here as possible so that you can build as tall up as possible. That's why it's so important to aim for OCD scores as much as you can, as often as you can in all the levels, so that this little meta game can keep on going. And if I was connected to the internet, see how it says 8.5 meters? If anyone else was around 8.5 meters, it would show, like, say, if someone's name was Joe Schmo and they were from the UK, it would say Joe Schmo and it would have the UK flag there. And I would appear on their screen. It would say Dead English and it would have the American flag. So it's very competitive. You always want to, once you see someone's name, you always try to climb higher than them. But you can't keep on doing this sort of thing forever, because the higher it gets, the more easily it will collapse like that. And once it collapses, there's no rescuing it, so we gotta go to Plan R, which is the reset button. And like the Sign Painter says, it is infinite in all directions. You could build all the way out to here, and you could build all the way out. Still going back to the main platform, you can build all the way out to here. So yeah. Is that another Sign Painter sign? Oh, no. Nobody. This area really is infinite in all directions. I told you. Fire code regulations limit the number of living things here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can only get 300 goo balls, so it does get competitive as to how high you get them. I could just throw them up, though. It's funny just to throw these things around. See, if I do it lighter, they just fly. If I do it more harshly, they fly up and they'll fall down eventually. Let me see if I could throw one straight up. Let's see if it'll fall. Yep. So yeah, so that's World of Goo. I really like it. I got it about a year after it came out. One of my favorite YouTubers was playing it at the time. Over the Gun was playing it. So I was like, what is this game? So I looked into it and I got it. I think it was around 2009 when I got it. So this has been Indie-snese with World of Goo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more puzzle type of games, I do have more puzzle games, so leave a comment and let me know. If you want more of those platform beat 'em up type of games, leave a comment letting me know. I sure have a lot of those. The indie market seems to be chock full of those as well. So that's why I brought you a puzzle game this time. I wanted it to be a little bit different. But yeah, this has been Indie-snese. I've been your host, Dead English, and this has been World of Goo from the guys at 2D Boy. Hope you like it. Leave a comment letting me know. Talk to you guys later. See you, dudes.